out very aggressive, kind of looking for the knockout in the first round.
You know what?
You said you had to kind of learn from that.
Yes, sir.
What do you
And
take from that?
actually, I'm sorry. That aggression came out because I had him hurt. In the beginning, I tried to pace myself, and I did, and I just happened to catch him, and I seen him hurt the first time from the first punch, the body shot. I didn't capitalize on it because this dude's a very dangerous fighter. When I heard him again and he tried to shake it off, I'm like, that's it. I got to go for it now, and I just got a little overexcited. But we're gonna learn from this. It's only my 14th fight. A lot of world champions right now, we're not taking these fights at 14 fights, and I'm very proud of this.
Capturing the WBA gold, what does that put you in the division at 147 pounds?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know, but I hope very high.
You've talked about in the past dream matchup will be Errol Spence. He was in attendance tonight. What kind of message did you think you sent him with tonight's performance?
You know what? I don't believe that me and Errol will fight in 147. I believe it will happen in 154. You heard this now, my 14th fight. Maybe we'll fight when I have 24, 25 fights. That's a fight waiting to happen. That's definitely a super fight that will happen here in Dallas. And you know what? A lot of respect to Errol Spence. I grew up with him in the same gym. I'm actually pretty happy that he showed up. It just means a lot to me. He used to be my teammate, and just a great fighter.
You made it a point to thank Golden Boy, Robert Diaz, the whole team at Golden Boy. What was the reason behind that?
There's a lot of controversy going around with the Golden Boy Promotions, and I just want to remind everybody that this is the best promotions in the world.
Why is Errol Spence a dream fighter?
Both from Dallas, from the same gym, same trainers. Pretty soon I'll be up there in the 147s. Even if we weren't in the same gym, we didn't know each other, it's going to be bound to happen.
What do you make the people say that you're not ready for a champ like him?
You know what? I'm not ready. Right now, I'm not ready for him. I'll be honest. I'm not one of these fighters that are calling out all these other fighters. I know where I stand, but pretty soon, and I mean pretty soon, I'll be ready for these fights.
Vergil, not an empty seat in the house. What went through your mind when you walked out here and you sort of packed the arena?
You know what? I was very happy in the beginning. Then, that's when I heard my dad's words, my coach's words. Don't let it get to your head, and I didn't let it get to my head.
How tough is Orozco?
Man, I'm not gonna be able to write for a few days. I swear. My hands hurt right now. He could take a freaking punch. I can tell you that right now. Huh?
Were you surprised he got up after the first?
No, I'm not surprised at all. We all saw the Jose Ramirez fight. That dude got up, and after those times where I thought he was gonna be done, not in my fight, in Jose's fight. He got right back up. I knew exactly what was going to come on this night.
You admitted that you got some time to do, some work to do. How do you feel at 147 with this fight?
147, you know what? This was my first big test. You know what? This is past few fights. I'm gonna get tested this one. I'm gonna get tested this one. This is my big test, and I'm just glad that I passed it with flying colors.
Vergil, you think you put a statement out tonight?
You know what? I believe I did. But next fight, I'm gonna have to make an even bigger one.
Vergil, what do you think is next? The guys were talking about Spence, but what about the Thurmans, the Porters, the Danny Garcias? What do you want next?
You know what? Those fights can happen next year, depending how things go. I believe that I will be ready for them when the time comes. And you know what? If they man up and let a fighter with only 14, 15 fights get in the ring with them, then you know what? I'll be happy to take those fights.
Vergil, how excited is the fact that your finishing ability follows you up to 147? Like once you got him hurt, it's like you knew you wasn't gonna get out that round. You could see it by your body language.
Yeah, you know what? I just do what I do best in the ring. You gotta trust your instincts, but you also gotta use your mind. You can't just go in there blind. And I had to think. I had to use everything I had to get him out of there. And there was a point where I didn't think I was going to get him out of there. And I think that's where I really settled in. And it grounded me.
What did you learn about yourself tonight?
You know what? I learned I didn't learn anything. You know what? I've been knowing that I had this in me, and I still have a lot more. What round did I go? I don't even know. Sixth round. The sixth round. That's one more round. Then I went the last fight. You still got 6 more rounds of me you haven't seen of me. I've definitely seen that person inside me before. You guys just have to wait.
Vergil, so I've seen you as a little kid sparring in the gyms and coming out as a pro. How'd you feel with the response of the people here? Would you like to have more fights here?
Definitely. You know what? My city deserves that. We don't have a whole lot of boxing publicity here. You know what? Growing up, I won 7 national titles, probably the most that anyone has had in the DFW. I had 0 media coverage. Boxing is not a big sport at all in the DFW. You know, we do have a big boxing community, but outside of the community, no one really knows about the boxers except Errol Spence. You know, obviously he's a world champion right now, but we're gonna change that.
Why is that about the people come to support tonight?
You know what? I just want to tell all the people that came in support. You know, I definitely felt the love and all the emotion and excitement, and I just want to say that I love you guys and thank you for coming out.
Vergil, did you expect to knock him out this early, or did you were you going to go the whole 12 rounds if you needed to?
I'm gonna be honest. I did kind of expect that I would get him out of there. I just didn't know when it would come, but I knew that if when it does come, that I'm gonna take the chance.
How much time are you going to take off before you have your next fight, or do you know? And will it be here in Dallas?
Whether it'll be in Dallas or not, I have no idea. That'll be up to my promotions for me.
When do you want to get back into the ring?
For sure, one more time this year.
Thanks, everybody. Conversations about maybe getting, fighting for the interim WBA title, maybe the regular, now that it's vacated.
You know what? That would be a good next step. You know what? Every single past my fights, I've been taking one step. This is a huge step, and I'll be happy to take a bigger step. Thank you guys.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.